As if selling her baby to a ritualist was not enough, the man who bought 2 of her babies went ahead and paid a higher man to eliminate someone who accidentally saw them while she was selling the baby to General Lucas. By morning, the neighbors found out the man is gone but can't tell what happened to him. Alice's husband cried like a woman after his second baby disappeared into thin air, not knowing he was living with a demon, the greedy demon who cares only about money. Marlon was still in prison, the man who Alice forcefully accused of stealing her babies, even when she was the person who sold them. But the policeman who locked him up had a dream. In his dream, he saw 2 babies crying, but that is not the shocking part. The shocking part is he saw Marlon crying with them. By morning, he could not understand the dream, a dream where one of his prisoners was seen crying along with 2 babies. As for Alice, she bought gold rings, gold wristwatches, gold jewelry. She even bought some for her husband. "Where did you get money for all this gold stuff?" her husband asked. We made a lot of profit at my workplace this month, so they paid everybody so high," Alice lied. But her husband made some findings and realized there was no such thing happening at her place of work. He began to suspect her, not fully, but somehow. And again, Alice knew she needed more money, and to get more money, she needed babies. It takes 9 months to make one baby. So if she's gonna sell one, she needs to get pregnant again. The earlier, the faster her money comes. So she told her husband, "What are we waiting for? Let's make another baby. We can't give up because 2 got missing." "No, we need to slow down and find out what is wrong with our marriage," he replied. But Alice kept trying to make him agree to her decision, but he would not agree, and this made him suspect her even more. Why is she trying to force him? Meanwhile, Alice could not wait for her husband. She needed money, and more money needs another baby. And this brought the idea of cheating on her husband just to get pregnant. Then she would put the pregnancy on her husband later. So she dealed up with this man, paid him to get her pregnant, and disappeared without saying anything about it. And so it happened. And so she ended up pregnant, but this time for another man, a man called Baron. But here's the crazy part. Baron was a childhood friend of her husband, Mr. Paul. It had been so long since they had seen each other, but they were once childhood friends. Alice's husband was supposed to go to Abuja for a meeting, and this is the exact place Baron lives. You know, Alice had to go as far as another state to get a man who would get her pregnant, but she got Baron, who she never knew was a childhood friend of her husband. And her husband would be going to that same Abuja for a meeting. To be Ha! I know most of you don't like hearing "to be continued," but here it comes again. To be continued.